1941, a state of war.
What General Vagon had called the Battle of France was over. The Battle of Britain is about to begin.
We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills.
Hey guys and gals, this is Alden at themossandcrate.com, and this is my Elmech EM-992 Croatian sniper rifle. These came out right around 1990, and I have a feeling this one was produced right around 1991, 1992, which seems to be when the bulk of them were produced. And these would have been, or would have seen service through the Yugoslav wars. This one actually came directly out of Croatia. It was at a police department there. And they are very uncommon to find. In fact, there's not another one that I am aware of in the entire United States, which is probably why there's almost no information about them online, especially in English. But the Croatians are still using these in their military as well as their police forces. It's a Finnish Sako-made barrel, and it's got a Timney trigger on there. We're going to be using some Malaysian 7.62 by 51, so 7.62 NATO. And that's going to be late 70s dated, early 80s dated. Now, I do not have a magazine for this rifle. I've not been able to find a magazine, so if you're someone in Croatia or you know where I can get a magazine for one of these, I will give you a $100 finder fee if you can hook me up with a place that I can get a magazine that's available and right for this rifle, which is why I'm hand loading the rounds in there one at a time. Super smooth action on this rifle. I mean, I've never felt, it feels like glass. I mean, it's just that nice. And the trigger on there, I haven't tested the weight yet, but it's just above a hair trigger. I mean, it's everything you would want in a rifle. This is probably the most accurate and nicest surplus rifle I have ever fired, period. When I received it, the Leopold mount, or Leopold rings and scope had been removed along with the Harris bipod, which is what these originally would come with. So I had to find the correct Leopold scope and rings, which are on there, and those are correct for what would be in the military, as well as the Harris bipod up front. And what you're seeing on there on the screen is Operation Meslinka. There's a sniper, Croatian sniper there with an Elmech EM-992. That was in 1993. And like I said, I have no doubt whatsoever that this rifle, especially having never left Croatia until it came here, that it took part in the Yugoslav Civil War. And they're very popular with ISIS and the rebels in Syria. For whatever reason, if you type in ISIS sniper or Syrian sniper, things like that, a lot of these somehow, air quotations, made their way to Syria, and they're being used by both sides there quite frequently. I really like that laminate stock on there too. It's just it's a really handsome looking gun. There's nothing I'd really change about it, but I do need that magazine again. So like I said, $100 finder's fee if you can hook me up with one of those, of course, plus the cost of the magazine itself. And yeah, one of these days when I have a little more time and it's not raining and I'm not full of excuses, we will do a longer range test video and we'll see just how accurate this thing can be. But I have no doubt, because I've clover leafed multiple times with this at 100 yards, that as long as it's on a rest at any rate. On the Harris bipod, it's you're getting about an inch groupings, things like that. But yeah, so this is the Elmech EM-992. It's the only one that I'm aware of that's here in the country, but if you have one or know anything about these, I'm always open to hearing anything about them, because there's very limited information about them online. Thanks for watching, guys. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll get another video up here shortly.